I've just bought a new pedal amp sim and it's the NUX Solid Studio Mark II. Now, I'm not being sponsored by NUX and they don't even know I'm making this video. I paid for this with my own money and it only cost £149. Is it any good, or did I just buy an expensive paperweight? Let's find out. Hi, if we haven't met yet, my name is Stuart. I'm a producer and a session musician who works remotely with clients from around the world. So, what did I buy? This is the NUX Solid Studio Mark II. I don't know too much about this bit of kit, but from what I gather, it punches well above its weight. So I have quite high expectations, but as it is 10% of the price of a lot of other units out there, can it really be any good? How easy is it to set up? Is the desktop app any good? But most importantly, what does it sound like on first playthrough? Okay, so the first thing that jumps out to me is a solid metal body. It's got some weight to it. For a little toy like this, it's got some weight. Toy, yeah. For a small unit, it's got some weight to it. It's quite nice. Right, on the back we've got input, a through, hope that's a true through, outputs 1 and 2, I presume stereo left and right, power and a USB to connect to the computer. On the front we've got an amp button, an IR button, EQ, ambience. We've got a turning knob, which is a push button, and 2 foot switches. Also in the box there's the USB lead, a warranty card and an owner's manual. Well, it powered up or something. Right, let me grab a guitar. Oh, right, okay. So those pedal buttons on there, they're not actually selector switches. That's the one on the right and on-off switch. It's a clean Fender twin reverb that I've got on, and I'm just going to record a little snippet here. I'm going to record the DI direct into the DAW and also that amp there, and then we can have a listen to it in the Studio. Bearing in mind this is out of the box, I haven't changed any settings whatsoever on the box. Okay, so the DI signal is what's it called? This is the NUX Solid Studio Mark II out the box first recording. That's not bad. Out of the box, that isn't bad. Now I'm just going to compare that to, what would we use? Fender Twin, didn't we? Okay, so using the UAD Universal Audio's Fender Twin Reverb amp sim, using it in Paradise Guitar Studio. So now the DI signal sounds like this. And the solid state sounded like this. Now, alright, the solid state at the moment is biased to the right channel. It's a little bit brighter, but I haven't even looked at what the amp setup is on that. As default, it's literally out of the box, plug it in, start playing. Okay, so I found the software for it, and you just go on the NUX website, which is www.nuxaudio.com, and then I did a search for it, and it came up straight away with it at the bottom of the list. You can have all the available downloads for it, and I've got to be honest, I clicked on the exe file to install the software. It said, please plug in the USB cable. I plugged it in, and within 2 or 3 seconds, it was there, up and running. I've checked the firmware, and it's been shipped out of the factory with up-to-date firmware, so I haven't got to do any of that. We're up and running. How simple is that? It's sounding good out of the box. Setting the software up is the easiest software in the world to set up, and it looks quite user-friendly. Now, okay, it only comes with 8 different amps. 80 to 90% of my recordings, I would use those style of amps. I wouldn't need anything else. A unit that costs £1,500 will have a whole load more amps on it. Granted, absolutely. But do you really want to spend an hour deciding which sound you're having before you carry on? If you're playing live, you only play through one amp, and you've got your distortion with your Brit or Marshall amps. AC30 can do clean and distorted. Pretty much, certainly for me, this is going to cover, like I say, 90% of what I do. You can even change the valves on it. All right, it's not overly distorted, but it's a clean distortion. And it reacts like a real amp would as well. The softer you hit the strings, the cleaner it sounds. The harder you hit the strings, the more distorted it sounds. Oh, mate, I am liking that. I am liking that a lot. Out of the box, I am shocked how good that sounds. I really am. Oh my God. £149. And it's competing with the Paradise Guitar Studio, which is the industry gold standard for amp sims. Wow. I'm going to play with this more, but my God, if that is the quality of all the sounds that are in there. Why would you need more? Wow. I am shocked. I really am. I didn't think it would sound as close as it does to that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.